Welcome once again to Wuhan in China. It's the second day of the FIBA Asia Women's Championships, and this will be our second game of the day. Japan play India. Japan, the reigning champions, of course. In the earlier game, Chinese Taipei comprehensively beat Thailand 113-113 to 42. So consecutive days, Thailand have conceded 113 points. Yesterday, Japan beat Korea 59-53 after trailing 7-0. They fought their way back. They led by 1 at half-time, and at one stage they had a 10-point lead. Korea fought back to within 1, but eventually Japan won that game by 6. So they're the schedule for today. This game, Japan against India, and then the last game of the day, day 2, Korea against China. That should be a cracker. Yesterday, India lost to Chinese Taipei 61-92. And the courtside announcer is introducing the Indian team. Points were pretty spread out yesterday, in that total of 61 points against Chinese Taipei. Number 8, Pushmal scored 17 points. Number 13, Gina Scalia got 8. Shireen Lamai got 6. Number 18, Vandovia Hamigi got 8 points, but she gave the ball away 7 times. And their veteran, returning from maternity leave, number 77, Anita Poldari, 8 points and 5 rebounds. And now, of course, the announcer will introduce the Japanese team, the reigning champions, as I've said.
Number 5, Miyazawa Yuki.
Just introduced number 4, Ai Mitani, 37 years of age. I think she's the eldest player in the tournament. Didn't play yesterday against Korea. We'll wait to see justification of description of her as a terrific three-point shooter. Just seen Ramu Takashiki, WNBA player, plays for the Seattle Storm. She got 12 points and 9 rebounds against Korea. 12 points. That's Sanae Matakawa.
主教练 Head Coach Yuzumi Tomohige. 预选的先生们，请全体起立。
So as ever, we'll stand in respect of both teams' national anthems.
For the national anthem of India.
The national anthem of India, and now the national anthem of Japan.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of Japan. Thank you. 请双方运动员握手致意。Now the time to shake hands.
So as the teams exchange pleasantries, coaches Sumi and Garcia, Coach Francis Garcia, a Spanish coach in charge of India. Reminder what this is all about, this tournament. There are 6 teams in this level 1 section of the tournament, and the team that wins the tournament progresses guaranteed spot in the Olympic Games in Rio next year. There are 3 officials. So far in this tournament, been very well officiated. No complaints about any of the officials. They've done a superb job keeping the games going. So we're saying the winners of the tournament guaranteed a spot at Rio next year. But all is not lost for the teams that come second and third, because they will progress to an Olympic qualifying tournament with another chance to get to Rio. There, the lineup for India. Look out for number 77, Anita Paldurai. Plays with a lot of confidence, calm influence on the team, holds it together really. And also number 14, it's Shireen Lamaya, only 20 years of age, and even younger at 17 is Bandobia Hemagi. So Limaya, one of the youngsters on the team, in the starting 5. And there's the Japanese roster, full of real talent. Talking about talents, they are without their star player, Yuko Oga, for the first time in many, many years. But the proud Japanese team are intent on retaining the title that they won 2 years ago in Bangkok, in Thailand. And they beat Korea comprehensively in the final. So they're the starting five. Very impressed yesterday with 23-year-old Sanai Motokawa, 12 points. And we have a member of the All-Star team from 2 years ago, Asami Yoshida. She missed out in the World Cup last year in Turkey. She was injured, but now back to her very best. Coach Utsumi. Japan, of course, host nation in the 2020 Olympics. Basketball, one of the star attractions, one of the major attractions in the Olympic Games. No doubt some of these players have that in mind, as well as Rio next year. As Brazil, as host nation in Rio, guaranteed a spot, no need to qualify, as indeed Great Britain were in the 2012 Olympics. Slow start yesterday, Japan against Korea, but they came good in the end, winning by 6. A glimpse there of number 8 as well, Maki Takada, 8 points yesterday. But it will be India in their very dark blue shirts, very dark blue uniforms, contrasting with the white shirts of Japan. So here we go, Japan in white, India in dark blue. Game 2 on day 2 of the 2015 FIBA Asia Women's Championships. And Japan get the first touch. And they get the first rebound, and India get the first block. So good ball distribution from Japan. They came up empty-handed, and that is India possession sideline.
India ball.
A good hustle, that'll be a held ball.
Jump ball.
So that is India possession. Shireen Lamar there, just putting the ball on the floor and inviting a steal. A good hustle from Mika Kurihara. 17 points in the preparation game against Chinese Taipei, which they absolutely hammered Chinese Taipei recently in a preparation game. I said what Japan are playing for. Don't forget India are playing for probably 5th spot. They would dearly love to beat Thailand to get 5th spot. Well, neither team has scored so far. Japan give up another rebound there. And they give up the score as well. So India underway. Gina Scalia. Again, coach Tomohide Utsumi will be a little bit annoyed of a slow start by Japan. And a rebound this time for Japan. And another miss on another rebound for Japan. Identical start almost that they had yesterday. Another rebound. And this time they do score. What was that, 4 rebounds they took? Eventually Japan made India pay, and that was Yuka Mamaya. 11 points and 10 rebounds yesterday against Korea for Japan's number 6. Lamaya, well, that's a bit of a hope shot, to be honest. Shireen Lamaya just threw the ball at the hoop. And the first three-point attempt is successful for Japan. So after giving up the first 2 points, Japan have scored 5 without reply, and Kurihara hits from the arc. Oh, there's just a hint of a clear out there. Yeah, didn't look to take it. Now, will that be a backcourt? Well, if you're not sure, grab it. Yeah, that's what Coach Garcia is saying to Lamaya. It may not have been called a backcourt. It may have been, of course, but if you're not sure, grab it. Don't just let it go out of bounds and make sure it's your opponent's ball. Lack of experience there from the 20-year-old. Nice pass. Nice block as well. So, 2 blocks to India. On that occasion, it was Priya. Well, a well-rehearsed out-of-bounds play there from Japan. And eventually they are fouled and put on the foul line. First 2 foul shots of the game. And a foul is against India's number 13, Gina Skaria. Takada rather misses the first. But hits the second, so 6 without reply for Japan. And some front court pressure now from Japan. And I'm not sure Shireen Lamaya is the designated ball handler. Well, the off-bounce shot is good. And that is Priya again. And there's a foul on the play again. So India picking up early fouls. Again, that's Gina Skaria. Or was it indeed Priya, number 33? A lot of threes involved there. And there's another 3. Well, that should read 9-4. Yeah, 4 just sticks up for India. So a run of 9-2 for Japan. Priya again, good footwork. And comprehensive rebound for Yuka Mamiya. Well, 14 for Japan. Instant offense, Sanaya Matakawa. Turned and shot all in the same body movement. Lamaya. Well, she's confident enough to bring the ball up. Floor, number 14. I'm not sure she protects the ball that well. Skaria. No one wanted that pass, especially as he was out of bounds.
Japan ball.
Tough pass to make into that low post, but he got there and the rebound. And the hustle is to no avail. Oh, good rebound. Flying rebound for Japan. And then again, Yuka Mamiya came from way outside the arc to grab that rebound. Lamaya, no sign yet of Anita Paldarai taking control at the point. She can't do that from the bench. And go Japan on the break. Well, we see a timeout for India, and we've got an N1. Unfortunate foul there by Anya Prasanya. The opponent has a clear layup. Don't foul her. Sanaya Matakawa on the foul line, the 23-year-old. This is the bonus, but Japan get the rebound. That is another foul. Mazakaya causing all kinds of problems for Japan. The second time in quick succession, she's fouled by the same player, Anya Prasanya. No problem this time. Two from two this time for Matakawa. Well, Lamaya there just trying to barrel her way to the hoop. Japan, well, actually there was a foul, could have been either 6 or 7, and Yuka Mamiya got the nod from the official, but not a shooting foul. Halfway through this first half, pretty comfortable lead so far for Japan, and there's the shot clock buzzer beating India. And India want to make a substitution. So Ruthi Radhakrishnan waiting to get in, number 10, to replace Anya Prasanya. And a holding foul. Kurihara there penetrated and dished, and it was fouled by the player who's just been introduced into the game, and India have been in the penalty for some time now. So Mika Kurihara on the foul line. Coming in for India is Pujamal, their leading scorer yesterday, 17 points yesterday for the number 8. Japan struggling a little from the foul line. I don't think it's my imagination, but Asia seems to be the only part of the world where you see double-handed foul shots. Don't see them too often anywhere else in the world. Oh, there's a one-handed shot, and it's Pujamal straight off the bench and straight onto the score sheet. Lamaya just about got the rebound, and then India gave it up. Oh, beautiful pass. The pass of the game so far. Sliced through the eye of a veritable needle there. Yuka Mamiya. And the tie-up is going to be a turnover. Desperation time there for India. Could have been a 5-second call, could have been a step out of bounds. Eventually it was called a backcourt violation. 5 turnovers against India compared to 0 from Japan. Well, they played a beautiful 2 versus 2 player a second or so ago, and this time that was not so clever at all. That was not so clever either. Easily read and easily scored by Japan's number 12, Asami Yoshida. Timeout India, they are trailing 6-22. Great action there from last year's Women's World Cup in Turkey. So India scored 6 points. They've given up 22 against Japan. Still 3:40 to go in the first period. Kurihara leads all scorers. That's Japanese number 7. And she's on 7 points. Yeah, Japan looking for that trap again on the halfway line. It seems to me that Japan allowed the ball to be advanced up the floor, try and trap it in the right angle of the halfway line and the sideline. That's good defense. Three-pointer is out. Very nearly a steal. Lamaya again bringing the ball up the floor. Well, there's the backcourt again. India are being forced to play the ball a long, long way from the hoop. 15 meters, in fact, from the hoop. Well, let's say 14 meters from the hoop. Oswald court, 28 meters long. The three from the corner is Shinatsu Yamamoto. Well, that's a blocking foul. 14, Japan, that's Sanae Matakawa. Got her hands up in the air, but referee deemed, yeah, there's the lateral movements. No problem for the official there. And she goes out to be replaced by Mia Shinozaki. Third team foul against Japan. Well, the lane opened up, but Krishnan couldn't take it to the hoop. Japan can take it to the hoop, and they can draw the foul. Shinozaki will go to the foul line. Foul is against Shireen Lamaya.
2 shots for Team Japan.
Another two-handed shooter. Well, I've described or given opinion that Japan, their aim is obviously to get to Rio. They need to win this competition to do that. Guaranteed spots. Of course, they've come second or third, then they'll be in the Olympic qualifying. So, but India, their aim is to retain their level 1 status. And the situation is that the teams come 5th and 6th at this part of the competition will play the teams that come 1st and 2nd in the level 2 tournament, which is taking place every day before the level 1 competition. And a foul to stop the break, and it'll be a 2-shot foul. So India and Thailand, their aim is to come 5th or 6th, preferably obviously 5th, and they will play the winners of the level 2 tournament. At the moment it looks as though that is going to be either the Democratic Republic of Korea or the Philippines, who beat the North Koreans this morning by 1 in a terrific game, or Kazakhstan. Could be one of the other outsiders, I suppose, but 2 of those 3 looking likely. Now we've just seen Thailand, and if I can offer an apology to my comment that looked unlikely to me, as though they would beat DPR of Korea, or the Philippines for that matter. I've been assured that Thailand are a much better team than they appeared when they lost. They gave up 113 points twice, yesterday and today. So Thailand, yes, you're a lot better than you appeared today. Let's hope so anyway. More like close games. At the moment, this is not a close game. It is 30 points to 6 in favour of Japan. As Mia Shinozaki, it's a nice little jumper. This time India do get the ball over the halfway line fairly easily. But again the pressure is applied, and that pressure can do nothing to stop a shot like that. Wow, the longest shot of the game so far. On the turnaround. Shooter followed a shot, got the rebound. It's that same shooter. She misses again, and this time India get the rebound. And that rebounder was Priya. It's Priya again. No three-pointer this time from Lamaya. Yuko Mamiya comes out for Japan to be replaced by Asako Oh, the naturalized Chinese player playing for Japan. Didn't see her yesterday in that game against Korea, but here she is now. And another two makes it 32-9. Yamamoto again. And that's the end of the first period, with Japan leading 32-9. So their confirmation, 32-9, Japan in control. Yet to go to the foul line, shooting 1 from 4 from three-point range. Japan 3 from 8, and 8 from 17 two-point range for Japan. And the rebounds, pretty comprehensive advantage there for Japan, 17-5. So too in the assists, 17-3. And India are out fouling Japan. India out blocking Japan. Small consolation for them. 4 steals to 0 though in favour of Japan, and 9 turnovers to 2. India coach Francisco Garcia will not like that statistic. Well, the results so far will substantiate what I'm going to say now. There is a definite gulf between the top 4 teams in Asian women's basketball and the rest. The rest include India and Thailand. Still no sign of the very experienced Anita Paldari, 77 for India. She's being saved that important game against Thailand. So we start the second period with Japan in possession at the halfway line. And it was rather too easy to receive the pass like that. That was a well-read defense of the pick and roll there. One of my favourite expressions in basketball is "don't foul prayer shooters," and you have to say that Radhakrishnan there was throwing up, let's say, call it a hope shot, as Yamamoto fouled her. To make matters worse for Yamamoto, Radhakrishnan scored the first. And the second. And the response from Japan is immediate with a 3 from Miya Shinozaki. Oh, that's a backcourt. Yeah, the referee thought surely she didn't step backcourt. He thought about it and said, yes, he did. Unfortunate backcourt violation. Hemegi trying to make up for it on defense. See if she can solve that problem. Well, that's a held ball. And that is India possession. Good hands, good grab, good tussle. Here's Hemegi again. Nice pass. And the rebound by Takashiki. And terrific fast break from Japan, and they've got an and one as well. Shinozaki, the layup, the left-handed layup, shows a lot of courage there, going hell for leather to the hoop.
One shot.
So the bonus to come. Oh, good chase down by Radhakrishnan. Hemegi at the point. Well, the baseline opened up there. Invitation was declined. Dribbling in traffic. That's a lovely fast break. Beautiful. Yamamoto again on the end of the break. Well, this time Shinozaki couldn't get her feet there in time. Pujamol, she who was fouled. So 4 coming in. The 37-year-old Ai Yamitani. As I said, didn't play against Korea. Didn't play 2 years ago either in that final. She last played for Japan in the Asian Championships in 2011. 37-year-old Ai Mitani, number 4 for Japan, on court for the first time in this tournament. Oh, well read. Little Harlem Globetrotter dribbling skills as well. Seated on the floor and almost got away with it. So this time the jump ball is resolved with Japan in possession.
Japan ball.
Wide open underneath. Well, that was a poor miss actually, because there were several players wide open. And the and-one for India. And it's Steffi Nixon. Gritted teeth, and powerful move to the hoop. I suspect it may be Ai Mitani who came across to foul. And one is complete. Oh, that's beautiful. Lovely pass inside, and the low post player just rolled her defender. And there she was, wide open, underneath, and the help defense came across but fouled. Great example there of reading the defense. Another Japanese rebound. This time it is Gina Scaria who gets the rebound for India. Well, you have to say Gina Scaria took her time over that move there. She had an initial shot and made life difficult for herself, but in the end she was fouled by Mitani. That puts Japan in the penalty. First is good for Gina Scaria. 2 from 2. Lovely form on the foul line for Scaria. Well, 2 Indian players out-rebounded each other there. Oh, well pass. And sadly, Shinozaki couldn't hang on to it. Well, it was deflected by an Indian. Inline ball, Japan. That's a sucker punch, it really is. Player cut from the foul line. And she was fouled. Scaria again. See the man, see the ball, is what they say. Yuki Miyazawa. Let's try that again. Miyazawa. That's better rebounding for Japan. They go on the break. Lovely pass again. Beautiful fast break. Absolutely sublime. Shinozaki ended up scoring, but it was the 2 quick passes down the floor that did the damage. You might say Japan are forcing India sometimes to just make an extra pass. Shot clock buzzer goes to beat India. Smart defense there from Japan. They could have reached in a couple of times, but get their hands to themselves and force the turnover. And what's more, they score at the other end. Again, it's Yuki Miyazawa. Already close to 30. Remember, India lost by 31 yesterday. And good rebound by Shinozaki. Shinozaki for 3, that's no good, and the rebound by Hemagi. Do play the ball very tight on that halfway line, India. Sure, lob passes are the order of the day here. And India forced to take a snapshot there. Well, we did say that Mitani has a reputation for being a great three-point shooter, and they're proof of the pudding. And timeout called by India coach Francisco Garcia. 48 plays 16, Japan over India. So from the 16 points, Gina Scaria, leading scorer for India on 4. Japan, Shinozaki at 11, and the rest shared out pretty evenly. Not sure whether that graph indicated points from turnovers or not. So back after the Indian timeout, it's India in possession, trailing by 32. May trail by more. Su Another turnover. They do, in fact, trail at 34 now. That should read 50. There we go. Let's call that pass somewhat optimistic. Points in the paint there, Japan 20, India 8, that's not bad actually. It's a very good Japanese side, and there's another possibility. Well, Japan are on the foul line again, and the foul by Stefaniksen. Actually, the foul was against number 10, Radhakrishnam. Did Stefaniksen at the service there. Well, I said we'd seen a lot of two-handed shots, and there was a one-handed shot from the foul line. The non-shooting hand may have had the slightest contact. Well, again, super defense from Japan. They put India on the end line, but they only have 4 seconds in which to get a shot away. Let's see how well organized the Indians are. There was the deflection. Well, they were not that well organized at all. Now, was there a foul? There was indeed. It was a shooting foul, I think. There must have been just less than a second when the foul was committed. Well, they got away with it initially. Got away with it comprehensively. That was Apurva Berliner missing both foul shots. The change of direction, the gasp from the crowd there, and a little fake left an Indian player on her bottom, and the three-pointer for Miyazawa just emphasized golfing class there. Just the subtlest of head fakes. The defender took it hook, line and sinker. That's a great rescue as well. Well, the lady who chased down that loose ball couldn't convert the three-pointer, but a terrific hustle. And there she is again. Ria Makeda. Well, not this time for Mitani. And India get possession. 2:28 to go in the first half, and a lead, a substantial lead for Japan. 38 points the lead. 6 from 13 from the arc for Japan, 1 from 5 for India. And that's a blocking foul. 2 players converged on Radhakrishnam, and one of them held. And that one, Asako O.
2 shots.
So 2 shots, and this is Radhakrishnam on the foul line. First is good. So too the second. Very snatchy shot, but very effective for the 23-year-old. Oh, a fadeaway shot indeed from Shirazaki. Indian defense went to sleep there, realized that Shirazaki was virtually under the hoop. Almost every pass that India receive. They're receiving it, facing away from the hoop. That's a tough rebound. Japan sends something here, getting the ball down the floor very, very quickly. And another score as well, secondary fast break. And Ai Mitani, belying her 37 years of age. Radhakrishnan again with the back to the hoop and just hurls it away. Oh, huge three there. Well, Bandavi Hemagi there, the 17-year-old, throws in a three. But the response from Japan is immediate. Ryo Shinozaki. Last minute of the first half. There's always a Japanese player there confronting the pass receiver. One or two exaggerated fakes as well. Another hurl at the hoop. And no good this time. And with 38.8 seconds remaining in the first half, Japan lead by 39. Japan shooting 50% from two-point range. That's a long way outside the arc as well. And Hemegi picks up the loose ball. Well, an off-balance pass, but he got there. And the rebound by Sakao. So shot clock being turned off at the end of the first half. Japan leading by 39. Looking for the last shot of the half, and a reach-in foul by Steffi Nixon puts Japan on the foul line with 4 seconds remaining in the half. Here it is. Well, she's not just a reach-in foul, but a grab foul, let's call it. Osaka O, 27 years of age, a naturalized Japanese player now, former Chinese player. The lead exactly 40. It stays at 40. Japan got the rebound, and they get the last shot of the half as well. Ai Mitani with the little jumper. India went to sleep there on the second free throw, which resulted in a jump shot for Mitani, and the halftime score 63-21. Japan over India. For their confirmation. And there, some of these statistics. Japan shooting 42% from three-point range. 2 from 7 from that range for India. Free throws, 11 from 18 for Japan. Rebounds, yeah, almost, well, more than double for Japan. 29 against 14. And a lot more than double assist-wise. 18 assists compared to 4. And look at that, 17 turnovers by India compared to 4. And 9 steals for Japan compared to 2. India just had the edge on blocks. Shinozaki, she's the number 11 for Japan, leading scorer in the game on 15 points. So their confirmation, Shinozaki 15 points. To number 5, Miyazawa on 9 points, coming off the bench that is as well for the 22-year-old. And leading rebounder is Mamiya, number 6 for Japan. Yuka Mamiya. Radhakrishnan picking up 3 rebounds for India. So confirmation then, Japan lead India at halftime, 63-21. We'll leave you with highlights of that first half, but get back with us in about 8 minutes time for the second half.
士。Ladies and gentlemen, the 2015 FIBA Asia Women's Championship is brought to you by the following marketing partners: 东风悦达起亚 ，DYK， 百岁山 ，Ganting， 英特体育 ，Intersport， 日本航空公司 ，Japan Airlines， 摩腾 ，Molten， 比克体育 ，Peak Sport， 天梭 ，T-Slot。 中交地二航务工程局 ，SHDC， 湖北中真律师事务所，湖北中真 Law Office， 武汉国赛场地景观工程有限公司 ，Bosa Sports。同时，我们还要向以下单位表示感谢，他们是 ，and also we thank all following the official partners： 国际篮球联合会 FIBA， 中国篮球协会 CBA。 武汉市人民政府、武汉 Municipal Government、湖北省体育局、湖北 Sports Bureau、武汉市体育局、武汉 Sports Bureau、武汉体育中心、武汉 Sports Center。亲爱的球迷朋友们，精彩的女篮亚锦赛也需要您的一份力量，请您将废弃物分类，投入相应的垃圾箱中。 同时，武汉体育中心体育馆为无烟场馆，请您不要在场馆内吸烟。在比赛进行过程中，请您在拍照时关闭闪光灯。感谢您的支持与合作。Ladies and gentlemen, please join the recycling effort. Place your empty plastic bottles into the dustbins throughout the arena. We are in a non-smoking venue. Please do not smoke in the venue. Flash the top is not allowed during the games. Thank you for your cooperation. 亲爱的球迷朋友们，这场比赛结束之后，将是我们的中国队对战韩国队。Coming up next after this game is game between China and Korea at 7:30.
好的，千万不要忘了，在本场比赛结束之后，将会是今天的重头戏，由韩国女篮对阵中国女篮的比赛。那么现场的各位朋友们也不妨呢，从这一场比赛的下半场开始，先调动一下自己的热情，为下一场比赛做准备。
Hello again from Wuhan. We're just about to begin the second half of the second game of the second day of the 2015 FIBA Asia Women's Championships, and it's Japan 63, India 21. Leading scorer in the game is Mio Shunozaki, number 11 for Japan. She's on 15 points, the only player yet to make double figures. Very close to that is Yuku Mizawa. 5, she's on 9 points for Japan, and leading scorer for India on 6 points is Bandamaya Maisha, number 18. India waiting patiently to begin the second half. Remember, India lost yesterday to Chinese Taipei 61-92, and Japan beat Korea 59-53. So Japan looking to make it 2-0 India almost certainly on their way to 0-2. But remember, India, their aim is to come 5th in this tournament. They would have to beat Thailand for the first time ever to do that. But Japan opened the scoring in the second half with a lovely fast break. And it is number 14, Sanai Matakawa. And she moves on to 8 points now. Limaya had limited court time in that first half, one of the better players, and their evidence of, despite the grimace, evidence of her ability. Number 14, Limaya hits her first points of the game. There's someone who's hit more than her first points of the game, that's Tokasheki. He, in fact, has scored, well, that's only her third point of the game. And another turnover by India. Defending champions, of course, reigning champions rather, Japan won this tournament 2 years ago when it was held in Bangkok. Oh, that's great play. Not particularly well executed shot though, but it was a great trailing play, or cutting play by Amia. Lamaya again at the point. 5'10" guard for India. Still no sign of Anita Poldarai, the very experienced guard, 77 for India. And India very close to another shot clock violation, but settling for a long, long shot with 2 on the shot clock. Lamaya again, just about everything for India, rebounding, occasionally scoring, and bringing the ball up.
India ball.
So India possession with 9 on the shot clock in the front court. Bit of a bar of soap job there. The ball slipped out of her hands, regained it. In doing so, took too many steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3.5, let's say. Pushing the back line, number 13, Gina Scalia. You want to make a substitution? Coming in is number 10, Smruti Radhakrishnam. Out of bounds, Japan. And no offensive rebound there for Japan. That is rare indeed. Oh, lovely pass. Lamai there drew the trap and beat it. And an overhead pass as well. Oh, look at that fast break for Japan. Instant offense, getting the ball down the floor so quickly, and Matakawa again, an uncontested layup. And giving up the point guard responsibility on this occasion. Here she is again. Little push from Yuka Mamiya. Well, it's obvious there is a gulf in class between Japan and India, but some of the major differences. When Japan are on offense, they pass and move. They always move with a purpose. India, on the other hand, they seem to pass and stand still. It's very easy for the defense, and that was very easy for the defense with a forced shot. And an apology from Radhakrishnam. Let's see if Japan do what I just said, pass and move. Well, this occasion. It wasn't quite an attempted alley-oop, but very close. And the foul, Mika Takada. Trying to keep her hands to herself, but the foul was all body. Pass and move, or pass and stand still. Pass and move slightly. Limaya inside, throwing up a prayer. Oh, excellent ball movement again for Japan, and they get the jumper. Nice 2 points for Takashiki. Top scorer in 2013 and MVP, the Seattle Storm player, Ramu Takashiki. Rebound there by the same Takashiki. And look how quickly Japan get the ball down the floor. The cutting player was ignored, correctly so, because she was defense there. And Lamia on the turnaround. And India, good hustle, but laid up for Japan. That's over the back and out of bounds. Watakawa there, trying not to make contact with teammates. But again, you see no criticism from any of these players. If someone makes a mistake, it's over, it's gone. No whinging, no moaning. Good teamwork, good body language, good attitude. That's what you get when you're the champions. That's how you get to be champions. One of the ways. Look at that double team. That's a great hustle. Well read, but India have only got 6 seconds left on the shot clock.
India ball.
That was wonderfully read by Asami Yoshida, an all-star player 2 years ago. Have they seen the shot clock? I don't think they have. No, definitely haven't. No communication there on the Indian side, halfway through this third period. A couple of fakes there from two different players, and India were left all at sea. Takada there, the scorer. And again, the trap on the halfway line. An easy layup. Timeout, India. Japan are getting far too many easy scores as far as Francisco Garcia, coach to India, is concerned. He's called timeout. 75-23, Japan over India. Well, the caption read the best of international basketball. Looking at India at the moment, I'd say they're a little way away from being the best of international basketball. Their time may come, but Japan are certainly up with some of the very best.
Timing.
4:35 to go in the third period, and Japan leading 75-23. Shady careful to keep her hands to herself there. And again, despite the little hook, that'll be a backcourt violation, but look how quickly Japan chase it down! Well, if there's going to be a backcourt violation, don't allow your opponents to get there first. Again, the trap attempt almost successful. 7 seconds it took India to get the ball over the halfway line. Nice cut, nice score. The lightning-like cut that led to the score there, and that's an open 3. Thank you very much, no good, and the rebound is knocked out of an Indian hand by a Japanese player. Yan, number 8, number 4 inbounded, and Hemigi took over the point guard duties. Again, that pass was made, the angle was very, very tough indeed. Oh, that's a sweet move, but the left-handed shot is unsuccessful. It's helter-skelter in there, and someone got a hand on the throat, and that's someone. Priya, she's okay. Wholesale substitutions now by Japan. Is it 5 for 5?
Japan ball.
Or was it 4 for 4? I've lost count. Anyway, it's Japanese ball, and Aya Matani inbounds to Ria Makida. Off the bench, and buries the first shot coming off that bench, Mika Kurihara. And again, a turnover. Well, it slipped through the hands there of Makida. Quite easily being called a travel there. India's number 10, Radhakrishnan, threw up the shot. It missed everything, and she almost grabbed it. And there's a reach-in foul. And it was indeed Radhakrishnan. So instead of the travel, she got called a foul. Big rebound, lovely rebound in fact by Asako. Great position. India must feel as though they're being chased by a swarm of wasps. They can't get rid of the pesky opponents. That's what happens when you play tough defense. You force your opponents to take very difficult shots. Second phase, the cutter there. It just looks as though the Japanese players have been together for year after year. Well, third phase offense there is a three-pointer by Mitani. That's her second 3 of the night. 85 seconds remaining third period, and Japan have a 60-point lead. Nice pass inside, but defense recovered. Defense got the rebound. Here we go again, the bugler strikes up for another 3-point attempt, and not this time. Chased down by Radhakrishnan. So the last minute of the third, 60 points the lead for Japan. Oh, it's a great move by number 4 of India, Anyanya Prasanyan. Sweet left hand. But again, the response immediate with a 3 by Japan's Shinatsu Yamamoto. Determined not to foul in the team in the penalty. That's good boxing out by Yamamoto. And here she is again into the corner for no 3-point attempt there, but now there will be, and it's No good. Chase down the rebound and shot on the buzzer of the half-time of the third period misses. No matter, because Japan lead 88-27 after 3 periods of play.
Team Japan 88, Team India 27.
Their confirmation of the score: Japan 88, India 27. At half-time, it was 63-21. So just a 6-point quarter there for India. Mind you, they only got 4 in the first quarter. The best quarter so far, 16. To 23 rebounds. And look at the assist, 24-5. Those rebounds, 22 were offensive. Turnovers, that's a massive difference. 24-5. Steals as well, 13-3. India leading blocks, but that's scant consolation for them. Shireen Lamaya had limited court time. One suspects that coach Francisco Garcia may be saving her, or at least resting her for a large part of the game. Preference to playing her against Thailand, as indeed may be the situation with Anita Polk-Gorai, the number 77. Yet to see her yet tonight.
一起来看双方的第4节比赛。
Sorry, I gave you some bum information there. The best quarter score-wise for India was indeed 12, not 16. 9, 12, and 6. My maths tells me that's up to 27. So India will begin the 4th and final period. Yamamoto. 3 is up and in, and scorer Mika Kurihara. Well, we've had 2 teams score more than 100 points in this tournament so far, China and Chinese Taipei. Going to see a third. The rebound grabbed by Makeda, and the outlet pass was instantaneous. And the 3 again from the corner. Kurihara again. She likes that spot. 16 points. Shooting at 62% from the arc. There's the trap, there's the steal. And 2 easy points for Shinatsu Yamamoto.
9号生本千夏
4 shot and the rebound. I understand in Australia they have a mercy rule. If the team gets so far ahead, it becomes embarrassing. As the same player has another 3, Kurihara. Yeah, it's called a mercy rule. Stop the game when it becomes such a big lead. How do you stop a really enthusiastic and well-organised team like Japan when they are hungry and they want to score? They all want to score, they all want to play as a team, they all want to get involved. Well, the answer is, at the national level, you don't stop them. You let them carry on. Good 2 there for Apura Muralina. Not another 3, surely. You bet another 3. 9 is Shinatsu Yamamoto. It's raining 3s, as the saying goes. Or the best score so far, Chinese Taipei and China, who hit 113. Odds are that Japan are going to outscore those 2 teams. Not that that matters 1 iota. Well read, well jumped, well timed. And here goes Japan again on the break. And, well, amazed no foul was called there. Perhaps the referee wants to get into the locker room. Rare phase of play. Well, don't know how to describe that pass, to be honest.
For Team India.
India want to talk about it. I'm not sure whether Steffi Nixon will get a mention in this timeout. What on earth was that pass then, Steffi? I think she's trying to explain now. Surely it wasn't a shot. 102 plays 29. Japan over India. Timeout India. Indian foul trouble. Coach Garcia is concerned about foul trouble. There's the Japanese foul trouble. 3 players on 2 and Mamiya on 1. Japanese support staff do a great job in timeouts. Look at the ice on the back of the neck. This lady waving looks like a table tennis bat as well.
暂停时间到，裁定。
Assists to 5 in favour of Japan. And India 26 turnovers. That hurts. Here go Japan again. Here go Japan straight to loop along the baseline. 104 plays 29, and it's Mia Shinozaki. That trap again. Almost results in an Indian turnover. Was a little suspect there, but did he clip the rim? It certainly did. Japan, well, the blocking foul there, and Makita was just moving forwards. Sorry, it's 15 plus Saka. Oh. Searching for descriptions on how to sum up the style of play that Japan used. It's a very modern game in some aspects, but also some very old-fashioned and very efficient situations as well. Notably that halfway line trap. They use the right angle of the halfway line on the sideline, and they force the dribble into it, and then the dribbler has difficulty escaping from that trap. It's wonderful to watch. And there's another shot clock violation against India. Looking around the Wuhan arena, there's a few people now, many more than yesterday, and hopefully when the last game this evening comes up, Japan, another 3, Shinozaki, and the last game of the evening, Korea against China, is about to start. I think this place will be heaving. Hope so anyway. Here's that trap, halfway line trap, and it works. And the 2. The trap was there, and 3 seconds later, Japan scored. There's Owa now, 11 points coming off the bench. Yeah, it worked again. Not quite the same trap, but very close. And the US cavalry have arrived. Why not, with Shinozaki hitting the jumper. 111 now, very close to the equal leading scorer in the tournament so far, China and Chinese Taipei. Well, that's great commitment. That's going to be called a hell ball. Even when you're leading 111-29, and Japan have players who are quite prepared to dive on the floor, lose the skin on their elbows and their knees. And this, the cause of the team. Saying that, there is no showboating by Japan. Don't see any behind the back passes or anything like that. As we see another shot clock violation. Pay an awful lot of respect to any opponent they play. Great sportsmanship display by both teams actually. I'll add to that, all 6 teams, great sportsmanship show. We saw a Chinese Taipei player get an elbow in the teeth earlier on, and a very fat lip as Japan hit another 3. So she didn't win, she just went off, got it treated. There was a distinct apology, there was no malice in it. It's great to see, and Japan do now become the tournament's leading scorers on 114. Still a long time to go. There's a honeypot out there, and India keep getting drawn into that trap. Sakao picks up the foul, her second. India are yet to foul in this 4th period. Over half of it has gone, and that's another held ball. And Japan has committed 2 fouls. Japan spread the floor, find the open player who hits a long 2. 1-1-6 now. There's a steal again. I would think the statsman has probably lost count of the steals here. Now there's a really uncompromising foul there. So Makita picks herself up, pushes herself down, and will go to the foul line. 4 fouls now. Yuta. Well, the referee actually signalled 2, and everyone thought it was 2 points and 1 shot, but no, it was 2 shots. The second is successful from Makita. That's way outside the arc. And an offensive rebound for India. Hassan Yan to Nixon. Nixon tried to throw it against an opponent, and O is saying, I think she did throw it against... No, O is saying she didn't throw it against me, ref. I think the referee was blinded there by too many bodies. Not that that matters. Rebound and air ball. Well, India just did, and the foul is committed by Yuki Mizawa.
Number 5. 3rd personal foul, defensive runway. 2 shots.
Courtside announcer getting fairly excited by 2 shots. Neither of which is successful. Another 3, surely. You bet. Mio Shinozaki. 25 points for number 11. And she doesn't start. That's a foot violation. There was definitely a movement of the foot towards the ball there. 25 points, Mio Shinozaki. They've made their last 7 3-point attempts, Japan. Okay, you could say the Indian defense isn't all that it could be, but it still takes some shooting to hit 7 in a row. And there was a long 2 involved in there as well, so 23 points from distance. There's another shot clock violation, and it is Japan possession with just under 3 to go in the game. 120 plays 29. Margin so far, 79, China over Thailand. The margin is growing, could get to 100. Another 3. They've hit their last 8 3-pointers. And this time is Ai Mitani. 16 points to her. in limited court time. It's well read as well by Shinozaki.
Substitution for Tunisia.
I was about to say the player of the moment, but that would be a disservice to her teammates because they're all playing superbly. Okay, against a team that is less than experienced. And the rebound by O. Gordon, not again, surely. Might be, you know. No, they've missed one. Japan have missed one. 8 in a row. And then a missed three-pointer for Japan. Last 2 minutes. Don't reach, says the coach. That's a travel. No, a double dribble. Well, you name it, she probably did it. Well, 2 in a row they've missed. But they hit a long jumper instead, so 125 plays 29. And again, Yuku Miyazawa. 17 points to her now. Oh, and Japan just so hungry again. Oh, that was just a turn of speed from Makida. It's a 98-point margin. And then India somehow conjure up another turnover. Apology from Radhakrishnan. Bench points, 85. Oh, Japan compared to 11 for India. Nice pass inside. Good hands on the defense. Oh, goes inside. The jumper goes up and misses. And the rebound by Apurva Muralinath. Minute to go. India do not want to be beaten by a three-figure score. It's a minor incentive there for them. There's another shot clock violation, so 41 seconds remaining. The margin 98.
Japan.
Points in the paint there, 50 compared to 14. All of the positive stats belong to Japan. And there's the 100-point margin. Beautiful pick and roll. The pass from Makida into O, and she lays it up for a 129-29 scoreline. Some poetry involved in there. Oh, stolen again. Yeah, it could be 102 margin, which is exactly what it is. Score by Makida. And again, that trap on the halfway line doing the damage. Relaxation now from Japan, but they have absolutely, well, demoralized India. Oh, the two, probably the last score of the game. 131 plays 31. Will it be the last score? It certainly will. So 131 plays 31. Japan over India. High fives all round for Japan. And the Indian players walk disconsolately to bench. The coaches shake hands. Well, India will have other things on their mind, notably that game against Thailand later in the tournament. Japan, they too will have other things on their mind. Coach Tomohide Utsumi, a superbly well-drilled outfit. Japan. Everyone shakes hands. Japan go to salute their fans. Their final confirmation, 131 plays 31. As ever, the Japanese players bowed to the crowd. So there are the stats, three-pointers, just look at that, 51% for Japan, 17 from 33, compared to 14 for India. Free throws, Japan went to the foul line far more than India did, and they out-rebounded them, not quite 2-1, but very close, 52-29. Assists though, 35-6, that is staggering. Steals 19-3, so too is that. India, small consolation, they got 3 blocks compared to 0 from Japan. Yunazaki, the number 11, 25 points. Leading scorer in the game by a long way. And O, coming off the bench, number 15, Osaka O, the leading rebounder for Japan. Kurohari chipped in with 19 points. That's the number 7. At one stage, it seemed to be just raining threes from all parts of the front court. Oh, got 11 rebounds. I think a good 6 rebounds for Radhakrishnan, number 10 for India. So the final score, Japan 131, India 31. Well, I'll leave you with a reminder that in about 30 minutes, the final game of day 2 will begin. So if you get back to us in about 20 minutes' time, you'll see the introductions of China and Korea.